Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. Tonight for you, we've got the semi-final between France and Spain. The winner goes through to the final of the 2024 Championships to face England. Oh, sorry, that's not happened till tomorrow night, has it? Fingers crossed for our boys. Playing Holland tomorrow night, which we will obviously be covering live here on Catch It Live First. Let's quickly go through the teams. We'll start off with Spain. So we've got Simon in goal, Cucurella, Laporte, Fernandez and Navas. We've got Ruiz and Rodri holding midfield. Williams, Olmo, who had a cracking game the other night when he came on as an early substitute. And the young sensation, Yamal. And up front, Morata. They know what they're doing. France, they go with Menan. Then we've got Koundé, Upamecano, Saliba, Hernandez. Then you've got Kante, Tchouaméni, Rabiot, and a front three is how they're lining up of Dembele, who let's hope he's been practicing his shooting. Kolo Muani, and on the left, Mbappe. So when you look at the lineups there, it's not going to be a game where they cancel each other out, is it? Like, that's assuming that they kind of stick to that lineup. I know they'll be fluid and what have you, but for me, I'll be going with a Spanish victory tonight. I can just see them. Let's get the chat up and running. We're almost ready for the off. There we go. We are underway. Spain kicking from left to right in their usual red. France in their all-white kit. Something that just looks a little bit odd. The TV camera looks to be a little bit lower than it normally is. Maybe they'll pan out. No, it's just starting to pan out now. It seemed like it was almost on the pitch there. Just a bit of housekeeping this end. Let's get the chat up and going. And just a quick shout out for tomorrow, because we're starting we've got the first test match coming up between England and the West Indies at Lords. First test of a 3-test series, playing for the Botham Richards Trophy. So that should be fantastic. Nothing's happening at the minute. Literally, the ball is not moving on the pitch. Everything looks good with the stream. We're about 20 seconds behind. It's got a slightly different setup, which is just taking a little bit longer to get used to. That's going to be a free kick to France. Just a little trick there on Hernandez by Yamal. Unintentional. France take it short down the left hand side. Mbappe trying to drive in towards the box. Pulls it back early though. Only to a Spaniard though, and Spain will try and break now down the left hand side. Conte breaks that up though. Got Spain back in possession. No one can really keep hold of it at the minute. So Spain do what most clubs do, and they play it towards the back four. They give up that territory but keep possession. Yawn Fest. Rodri plays it out wide to Cucurella. I think there's more French in the crowd than Spaniards, certainly from the singing of the Marseillaise and the Spanish national anthem, which got a little bit of a booing. And when the Spaniards are on the ball, they're certainly getting the bird, as they call it, from the French. Trying to get something going down the left-hand side now with Williams, crossed by with the outside of his foot. Can't find Morata in the middle though. Another cross comes in. Oh my word, and what a chance that was. Oh, Ruiz should have buried that. Cross came in from Yamal, just from the edge of the 18-yard box. It was put onto his head perfectly. And he's just kind of tried to take too much care with it, really. And he's just kind of headed it over the bar. Defender would have been proud of that as a clearing header. He would have probably tried to put his head through the ball as you would in training. It would have probably gone in the back of the net. Didn't happen for Ruiz, though. He might come to regret that. Still only 5 minutes gone, though. France in possession. Chouameni plays it out wide to Koundé. They're just playing it around now, France, trying to get a touch of the ball early on. Rodri breaks it up there though. Manages to get it out down the left to Cucurella. Plays a little ball to Williams. Spain are trying to break down the left-hand side now. Upamecano will clear that though. Colomboana tries to get Mbappe through, but coming across clearing there was Navas. And cleared the danger away. That was danger there though for Spain. There was a nice gap at the back that Mbappe ran into. You wouldn't want to be leaving him that much space too often. Almost 7 minutes gone. France with a throw-in down the right-hand side. Deep inside Spain's half, ends up near the halfway line though. Pardon me. Colomboana, he's holding the back of his head. Hernandez, he just slipped there. TP says hi. Is anyone in chat? It appears not. Only TP. Cross comes into the back post. Kolo Muani. Make that an early goal to France, and that was easy pickings. Easy pickings, just a simple cross from the left-hand side outside the box. Kolo Muani, not really marked. It was a good cross that came into him. He wasn't really marked though, on a simple header. But Ruiz put his over the bar. Kolo Muani, he buried his in the back of the net. And that's the difference at the minute between the two teams. Mbappe just stepped up in time to stay onside. Edge of the 18-yard box, he puts a lovely cross in there. And Lapoa couldn't get off the ground. Kolo Muani, goalkeeper, no chance. That'll be Spain taking the lead. France taking the lead. When, let's be honest, it should have been Spain. I don't think Ruiz is going to get much of a better chance than that all night. He misses. Nope. They're checking offside now, but definitely not, because Mbappe was clever enough to hold his run and then get back onside before the ball was played to him. Smart play there. Spain trying to get something going down the right-hand side. Hopeful cross comes in. Difficult for France to deal with, really. And in the end, Rodri goes over, sorts it all out, plays a nice little pass back to Cucurella. Spain will start again. 10.5 minutes gone. Spain 0, France 1. TP love the new graphics. Oh, just a little thing I threw together. Just 5 minutes of a job, you know. Yamal on the right hand side plays a little ball into the box. Olmo tried the dummy, didn't come off, but they're still in possession on the edge of the box there, Spain. Saliba lumps it clear. Good defending there. No time for showboating. A good old lump up the field does the trick. Spain will come back again, but gives France time to get set. Yamal down the right hand side. Cucurella, left hand side of the area. Goes all the way back almost to the halfway line. Keeps possession though. And any minute now the player rating should be coming up. Little cross comes in there for Spain. Who was that? Was it Morata? Couldn't get his head on it though. France will bring it away. Fortuitous cross came into him just in the 6-yard box, but he couldn't get anything on it, and France will clear. The ball's now back with Simon. France are not interested in putting pressure on Spain at the minute though. They're just sitting back, letting Spain have the ball and come on to them. No doubt they'll try and break with Mbappe, use his pace. There's no one at the back for Spain. He's going to stick with Mbappe if it's a foot race. So no doubt they'll try and utilise that.
That was a bit mean.
Yeah, good finish there from Kolo Muani. But oh my word, France have got that'll be a booking as well. That for was it Neves? Navas. That was one he had to take. Rabiot was. They were breaking on Spain there. Definitely had to. A little bit naughty that one actually, but there you go. That's football. Mbappe had acres of space on the left-hand side. Mbappe is then encouraging the referee to give him a yellow card, which is a bit of a no-no. You can get booked yourself for that. Alvipin what says, loving the new graphics. Excellent, that's what I like to hear. Oh, hang on. Apologies. I missed that one, Nick. We've got a few issues here with it. I've got a new chat box up. Nicola Redworth says, me too. Glad you didn't put a hashtag in front of that, blimey. TP says, hi Nick, how are you doing? Rabiot's still down on the floor. I'm not surprised he caught him right on the ankle there with the bottom of his studs, did Navas. Needed to make that foul. That was definitely taking one for the team, but there you go. Nick's just finished. All the psychologists are in the house. Psychotherapists. Can't spell that. I just gotta remember Psycho the Rapist, that's how you spell it, innit? Bet it was a long day, says TP. And how did that make you feel? Still not took this free kick yet. Rabiot was getting his treatment on the field. Simon, he's now setting his wall up. Nick says it was. Was a long day. 27 metres to go. Just right of central. Mbappe puts the shot in. Great effort, straight into the wall. All that build up, what an anticlimax. And now the ball goes all the way back to Mainan. He lumps it long. Unlucky with the pass actually. Kunde just couldn't quite get on it. If he had done, he'd have been straight in on the level with the 18-yard box, but wasn't quite meant to be. Just a little bit too much on the pass. TP says, I've had a great day. Not as planned, but caught up with my friend and cousin. How about you guys? That should have gone before. You can chill now, Nick. All good. All good. And if you're a cricket fan, Nick, we've got a test match tomorrow starts. First day. England v the West Indies. 5 days of test cricket. I don't think Jimmy James's voice is going to hold up. Normally a man of few words. Takes off to a carnival. Hitting the charity shops. Charity, baby. Charity. Yeah, I know. I've got it in my diary. Nick and Frankie. Charity shopping. Spain in possession on the halfway line, down the left-hand side, playing a little bit of keep ball. Just under 18 minutes gone. Trying to find some space. Cucurella on the left-hand side. Little chested ball into Williams, but he can't take that. Conte gets back as Conte does. Dembele. Good pass there. He's good at passing, not so good at shooting. Mbappe down the left-hand side now. He's going to drive into the box. Navas has got to be careful. One, because he's in the area. Shot comes in. That's blocked. Ooh. Navas had to be careful then, as I was saying. Nothing's come of that, and it's been cleared for a throw-in. Not only is he on a yellow card, Mbappe was in the penalty area, so double jeopardy there. Laporte manages to get it away in the end, but it's a throw-in for France. Taken quickly, and the ball, from being on level with the 18-yard area, is now back on the halfway line. Nick says, God, I would rather headbutt a spike than watch the cricket. Oh. And here's me thinking you were an English rose. The sound of wood on willow, sipping pins, drinking champagne, eating strawberries and cream and scones, David store cheese. Cross comes in from France over everybody though, and it'll end up with Yamal on the left hand side. Hernandez gets in before him, but he can't put it behind for a goal kick. Basically, the guy from the Spa dressing up in a sack and holding tradition. Oh, that's for the bread, the ale and bread weighing ceremony, yeah. Keep the traditions going, don't they? It will be a giggle. Oh, Helen's knees hold out. She needs to keep them shut. Put your knees, hand on your halfpenny. Yamal, just outside the box, goes left, goes right, puts a shot in, kills it past. Wow, what on earth has just gone on there? Yamal, 16-year-old, are you joking me? Edge of the box, he went right, he went left, probably 20, 25 yards out, nothing on, decides I'll have a shot. Puts it to the keeper's right, hits the post and in. We were watching a footage of Messi when touching Yamal when he was a little babby having a bath or something. It certainly rubbed off on him, that's for sure. Messi would have been proud of that. He was down the right-hand side of the right-hand edge of the box. Then he looks left. A good 20, 25 yards out there. Just puts it in the top right-hand corner for the keeper. The keeper, main hands, full stretch. It goes over his hand, it's a post. Boom. In.
Should have gone with his left hand for that.
Yeah. Henry Russell says he should have gone with his other hand. Not a chance. He wouldn't have reached that. Is a goal worthy of winning a match, let alone bringing a team level. Well, if his value wasn't astronomical before the Euros, I think Yamal's stock value has just doubled. Spain again, trying to get something going down the right hand side again with Yamal again. Navas overlaps, Hernandez comes over, blocks the attempted cross. That'll be a corner to Spain down the right hand side. Do you know, I did say before this game even started, there's no way that this team looked negative on either side. There was always going to be an open game from the lineup. And that's what we're seeing play out in this first half. Williams puts the cross in. Rodri couldn't get anything on that. Cross comes in again, too deep though. Gotta go out for a goal kick to France. They'll try and take stock now and see what See what happens. Nick says, you up for it? Put H in the wheelchair. Oh yeah, we can do that. Oh yeah, I'm up for it. Have a wheelchair that I can take for her. She will end up pushing us up the hill. Edge of the box again, Spain trying to get something going. That's cut out though by France, but Spain still in possession. Conte does what Conte does, but loses out there. Rodri on the ball. Plays it back to Cucurella. Olmo. Back to Laporte. Fernandez. Get the ball out to Yamal. Oh, he's coming field actually. He's not got chalk on his boots at the minute, but Navas is on the outside of him. Well, the ball's gone down the other wing. That'll be a throw into Spain, midway inside France's half, down the left-hand side. TP waft. Therefore, she will be pleased as punch. Right, I'm off. Need to elongate my spine. Laters, you fab bunch. Big love. Go and elongate your spine, Nick. Cross comes in. Cleared by France. Olmo though with a chance. That's deflected off Koundé into his own goal. That was just so simple for Spain there, and the shot came in and Koundé just put his foot out. It was probably going in anyway, that, to the keeper's right hand side, but as he stuck his foot out, it went in the back of the net at a great rate of knots. Looked impressive, and Spain, from being 1-0 down, have now gone 2-1 to the good. Well, there that cross came in. It came to Olmo, edge of the box. He went round Tchouaméni like he just left him for dead there. Drove it low. That was going in. It had gone past the keeper anyway, Mainan. And as Koundé stuck his leg out, it rifled in the back of the net, but that was going in anyway. So I'm hoping they won't give that as an own goal, because it will... Well, they're showing it as an own goal, but to be honest, that was going in anyway. So it looks like France will be going in at half-time, 1 goal down, unless things change, which they're trying now. On the attack, after leading 1-0, this will be a bit of a shock to the French fans. Dembele gets to the byline, puts a cross into the side netting though. He's looking for a corner. Dembele cannot shoot for shit. He's shocking. The end of last season when we saw him in the Champions League, the amount... I'm not joking, I must have seen him take 15 shots where he cuts from, cuts inside, tries to put a shot in, and they all go wide or over the bar. They don't really trouble the keeper, and that was another attempt that goes into the side netting. Nick, take care, bird. Jimmy, who do you want to win? I'm fancying Spain. I fancied Spain beforehand, just because they're more entertaining than watching France. Plus, France have had the World Cup, haven't they, recently, so, spread the winning around. Hopefully a team in white will win in the final, but it'll be England. Feeling confident. I think we'll squeak through against Holland, which we'll be covering tomorrow night live. Join us here on Catch It Live First. Join us in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking. Any thoughts you've got? Who's going to be winning? Mbappe is trying to get something going for France now, so they can get back on level terms. They'll still have thoughts of winning this. Don't you worry if you're French. Don't be there though, just outside the 6-yard box. And it's cleared by Spain. But a soft free kick given to France there. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, Koundé went up to head the ball. Morata went backed into him. pushed his derriere into his hips as he jumps, and then wonders why the referee gives a free kick. It's going to be Dembele to swing it in. Midway inside Spain's half, down the right hand side, out swinger, overhit. Rabiot will try and keep that in, but he'll fail. That'll be a goal kick to Spain, and an awful, it looks like Dembele is not much better at taking a free kick as he is at shooting. That was awful. Didier Deschamps takes a sip of water and puffs his cheeks out. He won't be happy with that. When Pedri went off the other day with his early injury, Olmo came on then, and all through the game he played fantastic, and he's carried on tonight in the same vein. And it sounds awful to say, but probably the best thing that happened to Spain was Pedri getting the knee injury, and Olmo coming into the starting 11. Spain playing it around at the back, taking a few chances there. The wonder kid Jamal's on the ball. Laporte plays it wide to Cucurella. He's got to go back though to Laporte. Back to Simon, the goalkeeper. Danger for France now. Jamal down the right hand side. He's got Navas on the outside overlapping. Plays the pass, then gets it back to Jamal. Plays a little ball into the box to Olmo, but he gets crowded out there by Rabiot. And now France in possession. Mbappe breaking down the left hand side. He's going to try and drive towards the box, but Fernandes does well there. Just kind of stops running and puts his leg out and dispossesses Mbappe, who was moving at speed. So it'll be Spain in possession again. Olmo plays it out wide left to Cucurella, just midway inside Spain's half. The French fans aren't happy with that. Not that that'll stop Spain. Won't stop Spain keeping possession and playing it around, trying to draw France onto them. Gone pretty quick this half so far. 3 goals in. Williams breaks clear. Trying to break into the box from nowhere. Can he get a shot away? No. Tries to set Morata up, but he couldn't get the ball from under his feet, and it just kind of squirts back to Maynard, who picks it up. That kind of came from nothing. He was trying to get just a little bit of room there, Williams, to get a shot away, but couldn't quite do it. Danger for France though. Either way, they're in possession, France, on the halfway line. Trying to get something going down the right with Dembele. Plays it back to Koundé. I still think that's unfortunate for him that they've awarded that second French goal as an own goal. It was definitely on its way in. The fact that he stuck his foot out and looked like he almost volleyed it into his own goal. It went in at a fair rate of knots. And it was going in anyway. Jermaine plays a long ball out to Dembele. Would have been a good pass, but it just got cut out by Cucurella. And that'll now be a free... Is it a free kick or a throw into Spain? Yeah, handball, Koundé. Be a free kick. Just outside their own penalty area down the left-hand side. France trying to put a bit of a high press on here. Want to switch the ball to the right-hand side to Navas. Plays it back to Fernandes. He tries walking up towards the halfway line. Can't make any headway though. Plays it to Navas and he'll go back then to Fernandes. Giving up territory, keeping possession. It goes all the way back to Simon. He'll play a lovely little pass out to the left where the Pullet's waiting. Plenty of room for him to move towards the halfway line. Bit of space for Cucurella down the left if he can find him. He comes inside and plays it to Rodri, who was being marked by Conte. Make head or tail of that. I can't. Play it to someone who's got Conte almost 3 yards away from him when Cucurella's down the left-hand side with Akers to run into. You did see him as well, so why you didn't play that? Only he'll know. Kunde down the right-hand side. Dembele puts a cross in. A deep one again, too much on it, and Hernandez should have kept it in actually, but poor control means it goes out for a Spanish throw. About 6 yards from the byline, and we're just watching that shot again. Oh, not a chance for the keeper. Superb. And it'll be a throw-in. Spain struggling to keep possession from it here as France are trying to put pressure on in numbers there. Then Yamal's just been... somebody's left one on him. The Spanish players are not happy there. I don't know who it was. Was it Hernandez? I didn't quite see what happened. We're getting a replay now. Oh yeah, stamped on his ankle. Shithouse. Actually, he didn't. He might have caught his calf with a knee, but it wasn't what it looked like at first, so I'll take that back. You're not a shithouse, Hernandez. Apologies. I thought it was a shithouse trick he'd done, and he actually hadn't. It was a little bit late, but it was nothing more than a bit of a knee and a calf, and Yamal's obviously learnt the art of screaming and making it look more than it was. Ruiz, middle of the field. Yamal plays it to the edge of the box. Ruiz, shot, deflected. Oh, it goes agonisingly wide of the keeper's right-hand post with the keeper rooted to the spot. Yamal played the ball and he was smack central, just outside the 18-yard box. Bit of time to turn, put a shot in, deflected. And no way was the keeper stopping that if it was going in. He was just praying it went past the post to his right, which it did. It'll be a corner to Spain. Spain look like they've got the height here, a height advantage over France. Williams is going to bring it here, put it in, it'll be an in-swinger. Awful. Can't beat the first man. But Spain fight hard to get that back, which they've now got. Ruiz tries to put in a cross in with his left foot. Awful. But luckily Spain stayed in possession, but couldn't do anything with it. And Yamal with a cross from the left-hand side. Oh, his career's ended now. That's it. He's lost it. Goes out for a goal kick to France. Every time he gets the ball, Yamal, it's interesting. You know he's going to do something. Even if it's a 6-yard pass, he makes it look stylish. I think that's how you know you've got a good player that you're watching. Rabiot trying to get something going down the left. Manages to get the ball to Mbappe. Keeps possession. Spreads it wide right to Dembele. He runs into the box. Doesn't know whether to go left or right. Tries to put a cross in. Into Cucurella's shins. That'll go for a corner. Couldn't do much more else there, Dembele, really, so fair play. Be a corner to France down their right-hand side. Who's going to put this one in? It's going to be in Dembele himself, so it'll be an outswinger. Then there's a Spanish guy, I think, in the crowd who looked like he had a massive head. It must have just been the telly, you know, the camera shot. Saliba's trying to get some space from Rodri. Good corner comes in. Cleared though. I think it was Laporte. Yeah, 14 Laporte. France still in possession though. Koundé. Not such a good cross this time, and an easy clearance for Rodri. France still in possession though. Dembele out on the right hand side. He's got Cucurella to beat. Can he do it? No, he gets tripped. It wasn't given by the referee, it was given by the assistant referee whose flag went up. Be interesting to see this, whether he actually did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, you'll get away with that one without the card, but you won't be so lucky next time. So it's midway between the 18-yard box and the sideline, probably about 25 yards out. It'll be an out-swinging free kick from Alaman Dembele. He's had enough practice now at this. Can he put this one on the mark? His last corner was pretty good. He's overhit that one again, although Navas puts that behind for a corner. And Upamecano was coming behind him, so that was probably a planned move. It gets taken short the corner, back down the left hand side. Hernandez out swinging cross comes in, kept in by Saliba, but France struggling to keep possession, and now there's a chance for Spain to break down the left hand side with Williams. He's only got Morata in the middle. Yamal's got space down the right if he can find him. Williams, he does. Almost identical spot from where his last shot went in from. He shoots again. This time it's partially blocked and goes past the keeper's right hand post for a corner. Hernandez, who made the block and got back, he's on the floor writhing in pain, so I hope it's not a muscle. Well, it looked like he I think it was on the follow-through from the shot from Yamal. So he's back up now, but yeah, it's one of them where you try and block the shot and his follow-through kind of gets his studs on the inside of your ankle. Painful one, but he'll push through the pain. In swinging corner comes in. Meynan does well on full stretch there to take it out of the air. And he took that. He's kicked it downfield quickly. To me, he was well outside the box with the ball in his hand when he kicked that. Maybe not. Maybe it's my eyes. I didn't think it was close. I thought he was about a yard or two outside the box when he played that pass downfield. Either way, Hernandez has got the ball left hand side, midway inside Spain's half, plays it back to Saliba. They're playing it across now, up in the corner. Dembele down the right hand side, inside to Koundé. Cross comes in, but that'll be easily cut out by Navas, and now Yamal's got some space to run down the right hand side. Hernandez comes over to him, just slows it down, plays it back. No doubt Spain will be looking to slow things down now, just keep possession as we approach half time. Probably going to be a good 2-3 minutes of injury time, I would have thought. We had the injury to Rabiot, didn't we? That was at least 2 or 3 minutes. Nobody's moving at the minute. Everyone's static. The ball's not moving. The players aren't moving. Eventually, it's like someone's took the batteries out. I thought the TV had paused then. If it hadn't been for the clock going around, we wouldn't have known any difference. Spain lose possession. Rabiot gains possession midway inside his own half. He plays a little ball to Kanté. Now Hernandez down the left hand side. He gets he gets fouled, and I don't know if it was handball as well. Either way, it's a definite free kick. Midway inside Spain's half, down the left hand side. Actually, It's a little bit further down than I thought. Probably about 20 yards, 25 yards out. It's going to be Dembele, who's come all the way over to take this one. So it'll be an in-swinger. Let's see if he's got his radar dialed in. That's not bad at all. It's cleared by Morata. And eventually, Olmo finishes off the clearance. France still in possession though with Koundé. Conte is the last man. He plays it out to Hernandez. Back to Conte, almost on the halfway line, centre spot. Now there's Koundé down the right hand side. He's got an opportunity to cross. Declines that and plays it back to Dembele. Saliba plays it to Rabiot. He puts a little cross in. That's cleared by Laporte. Ruiz is trying to bring it out now for Spain down the left-hand side. That'll be a throw into Spain just inside their own half. They'll slow this down almost up to 45 minutes. At last, they've given it. It's not an own goal now. They have given it to Olmo. Quite right too. Hernandez cuts out that crossfield pass back to the keeper May now. Only 2 minutes of added on time. Well, Rabiot was down for more than 2 minutes on his own. We've also had 3 goals and we've got 2 minutes of added on time. Perella got fouled there. Although it wasn't a foul actually. He was unlucky as Dembele. Either way, it only goes back to the keeper. That's he got away with he shanked one there, did Simon, and he was looking for Navas and it ended up at Yamal's feet, so he was a little bit lucky. Who was that on the floor? Saliba's left one on, was it Olmo? It was. Nah, not much in that. Not much in that at all. I can't believe Nick said I'd rather headbutt a spike than watch cricket. Free kick for Spain just inside their own half. Played short and they'll go all the way back to the keeper, no doubt. Just try and see this out now till half time. Oh, Mawani's left one on left one on Ruiz there. I don't think it was that bad. No, I mean it was just a little trip, but now get up, mum. Get up. The referee says that's all for this half, folks. And Jimmy James says, so I don't forget, let's reset that clock now and get set up. Right. And believe it or not, second half, there we go. Just so you can see down here, we've got all the players' current ratings as well. Also, where possible, we'll have the provisional team lineups for you, and then the actual team lineups an hour before kick-off. We've got more plans for the screen as well, so we've got plenty of space there. We'll be going Who's got a yellow card? Who's got a red card? TP says very swish. It is very swish, TP. Thank you. So it was a pretty good first half, that, I've got to say. Pretty enjoyable. The irony of it is that France scored their first goal with almost a rep position. Spain had just a minute or so beforehand, and Ruiz put it over the bar. We said at the time he might live to regret that one. He certainly did a few minutes later when Kolo Muani, he didn't miss. He just buried his header past the keeper, who was stood helpless. Put France in the lead. But then an absolute worldie from the teenage sensation, 16-year-old Yamal. Still can't do TV interviews and that because of his age, and not allowed to. Is it in Germany where you can't work after 11 p.m. or 9 p.m. or there's something, some employment law, but yeah, certainly a superstar of the future, that is for sure. Came up with a worldie, beat the keeper to his right-hand side in off the post. And then a good bit of individual skill from Olmo inside the box and rifled a shot towards goal that went past the keeper. And the unfortunate Kunde just swung his leg at it, which is all he could do, really. It rifled into the netting. It looked pretty spectacular. And unluckily for him, they initially gave it as a Kunde own goal. But sense prevailed, seeing as it was on target. And it's now been awarded to Olmo. When I say Olmo, I always think of a little kid's character. Olmo. Timo, innit? Emo. Very quiet in the chat tonight as well. No Empire Maker, no Anthony B. No Lola James. Quick shout out to our stream supporter as well. JalexPetProducts.co.uk. Use the promo code Jimmy James and get 5% off all online orders. Quick shout out to SofaSport as well. They've got some cracking stats on their site, so if you've never used them before, I can thoroughly recommend SofaScore. Just watching the highlights of the first half. I still want to see what was going on with that bloke's head. It looked massive. He had a beard as well, which probably didn't help his cause. Yeah, looking forward to the test match tomorrow, playing the West Indies at the home of cricket, Lords. That'll, fingers crossed, weather permitting, be an 11 o'clock start. We'll be streaming just 5 minutes before. We'll run through the teams quickly. It's going to be Jimmy Anderson's farewell summer of cricket, isn't it? He's hanging up his boots. Been a good servant for England, he has. It's going to be strange watching cricketers playing in white with a red ball. They'll be playing with a Duke. And no doubt there'll be plenty of Daz and Vanish being used at the end of every day, trying to get rid of the red stains out the trousers. Hopefully we'll have our West Indian friends in the chat. David Anthony Joseph Jr. Cynthia, she always sends us blessings. I always say we need as many blessings as we can get, Cynthia. You keep sending them. Okay. Oh, Frankie James. Do we want pies in? Should we have pies for... Yeah. 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 Great backdrop. I'm just watching Lineker and Shearer, Rio Ferdinand and Mickey Richards on TV. Can't really tell what they're saying, but the backdrop looks fantastic. Just watching Olmo's goal. 2 touches there, and they fired it across the keeper. And Kunde, the ball had gone past the keeper, so it was on target. So why give that as an own goal? He was only not even 2 yards out when it hit his foot. Great goal, great bit of skill. He has a little bit of a look to me of Donny van der Beek. Once of Manchester United. I don't think many United fans, you couldn't walk past him in the street, you wouldn't recognise him. He didn't really get much of a go, did he? Had some injuries, then he wasn't really fancied, was he? Went out on loan to Everton. Had a couple of decent games there. Then he got injured again and always looked like he was carrying a stone too much weight as well. We're just seeing the miss now from Ruiz in the first half. Should have buried that. As soon as it came off his head, he put his head in his hands. He knew what he'd done. And then we're just seeing a different angle of the shot from Yamal. World class. Obviously, but... I mean, what's he going to be when he's 28? That's another... Assuming he stays injury-free and doesn't go off the rails too much. What's he going to be like in another 12 years when he's 28? 28 years old. I mean, that's in another 12 years. Blimey, O'Reilly. I mean, when you look at Ronaldo when he was a young lad, we always knew he was special when he was at Old Trafford, but you don't quite know how special they're going to be, do you? But the performance he's put in that first half has definitely been pretty impressive. Like I said, he even makes a 6-yard pass, but the 6-yard pass look stylish. I'm not saying this is a done deal either yet, because Spain have looked all right going forward, and they've looked all right at the back, but at times there's been space for France to break into, and especially Mbappe. And as the legs get tired, you just need that one person to switch off, and Mbappe's pace, he'll just burn them. He'll leave them for dust, and then it's whether he can get the finishing that he needs. Which, he can be hit or miss with it. I've seen him cool as a cucumber and make some absolutely fantastic finishes, and then you've seen him make some absolute horlicks when he's seemingly done hard work and makes a pig's ear of it. But yeah, very much looking forward to England-Holland tomorrow night. Obviously, Holland pushed the luck a little bit against Turkey, coming from behind to win. But I don't think they've got anything that England need to fear. I don't think anybody has got anything that England need to fear. You know, from what we've seen so far. You know, they've all got good players. It's like if France do go through, What have they got? They got Mbappe. They've got Dembele down the right, who, if he gets his shooting boots on, could be a danger. But let's be honest, you're not exactly going to. You're not going to be panicking over Dembele if he's going to take a shot from 25 yards, are you? Knowing Pickford's luck, he'll probably be an absolute screamer. But yeah, you know, and in the midfield, Kante, we know we know what he can do. Fantastic player. But then we've got Declan Rice, we've got Kobe Mainoo. I would have to say, if you could have either Kobe Mainoo or Kante in your team at the minute, definitely go with Kobe Mainoo. Can certainly do a similar job in defence as Kante can, but going forward, he's a much better player. He can drive. He can drive a team on. So yeah, and I mean, and if we play Spain in a final, they've got Yamal down the right hand side. But we've got my man Eze. I still don't think we've seen the best of him yet. I'm convinced that he will be a sensation for England at some point. Hopefully it's in this tournament, but he's kind of running out of time now, isn't he? I still don't understand what went on with Harry Kane. He was just static. He was kind of letting other people try and get in the box when crosses were coming in, and he was hanging back at the edge of the box, sort of waiting for a clearance. That's not Kane's job. Kane needs to be in the mixer there. He needs to be in the 6-yard box. He's our centre forward at the end of the day. And the other thing, we're just watching highlights of England now when we played Switzerland the other day. That outpouring of emotion from the manager, Gareth Southgate, I get it, but he doesn't kind of feel... I don't get the feeling he's a manager who would fill the team with confidence before a game. Do you know what I mean? He should have been expecting us to win. But it's just like he didn't expect it, and it was a shock to him with that outpouring of emotion. Anthony B in the chat. Hello, my mate. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Hello to all. Sorry I'm late to the party. Been busy all day. Can't wait to get some sleep in. I've missed the first half. You have missed the first half, mate, and it's been a pretty damn good one. I'll fill you in quickly if you didn't, just in case you didn't know. France took the lead with a header from Kolo Muani. Couldn't miss, really. Great cross from Mbappe. Then the wonder kid Yamal, he put an absolute worldie shot into the keeper's right-hand top corner. One of them from about 20, 25 yards out. Just bent it with his left foot. And it was one of them that hit the post as it was going in, which made it look even better. And then the second goal for Spain was a good bit of individual skill by Olmo in the box. 2 touches. Drove a shot in. And initially they gave it to Koundé. Because the keeper was beaten and Koundé stuck his leg out and it rifled in. We're just getting ready to kick off. But they saw sense. And they did give it, in the end, to Olmo. Right, we're back off and running. Spain kicking from right to left in the usual red top, blue shorts, red socks. France playing in all white, kicking from left to right. Tomorrow we've got the day one of the test match, England v West Indies at Lord's. That's going to be a pretty long stream, 5 days of it. We've got a lot of sport coming up. Trying to fit working around that as well. That's going to be fun. But we'll work it out as we go along. Spain trying to break now from their own half. Williams has got room down the left-hand side. Maynan comes out. Luckily makes the tackle. Maynan with the ball midway inside his own half. Plays a lovely ball down the right-hand side to Dembele, but can't gain possession. Anthony B says, sounds like a good half. Hope I don't jinx anything. Haha, let's have more of the same. Anthony B says, do you ever watch the UFC? Occasionally. My lads are into it. They're all grown up now, but our eldest lad, Charles, he's into his MMA. He's a musician, but also trains MMA. Henry Russell, who you might have seen on a stream with me, he's a boxer. We'll have to put one of his fights on one night. I'll do a watch along with him. He's got such a baby face as well. He's like 6'2" and built like a brick shithouse. Cross comes in there from Dembele, little deflection, and it's into Simon's hands. And our middle lad Oliver, he lives in Bristol. Well, he's into his MMA for sure, certainly with his mate Liam Moyle. They're always up till God knows what time watching the UFC. So I'm hoping at some point, I prefer the boxing myself, but they're well into it. So hopefully we'll get them doing some UFC streams. I take it you're a fan of it. You're a fan of it yourself. Because Henry Russell, yeah, he used to play rugby as well. He played the other week actually, but it didn't last long, and his calf had gone. Unless you're playing it week in, week out, you can't just go back to it at the drop of a hat, that's for sure. And he found that out for sure. France in possession, midway inside their own half. Loose pass there, though, from Upamecano. They get away with it, though. Rabiot manages to keep possession, but then puts it out of play for a throw-in to Spain. Olmo trying to get in through the centre, plays a little ball out to Navas. Cross comes in, but there's nobody there. Koundé with an easy header, but can only get it cleared to Williams. Plays it inside to Cucurella. Back to Laporte. And then Laporte all the way back to Simon, who's almost on the halfway line. What's he doing there? Anthony B says, yeah, I love UFC, cricket, football, rugby, and F1. Top man. Spain just keeping possession. Happy to give up that territory. That Olmo come deep there. No. Either way, Cucurella down the left-hand side puts a cross in, low cross, but that's cleared by Saliba. Morata couldn't get there. I'm still not convinced that Morata's the best forward that Spain have got. Can't be. Never convinces me when he plays. Spain have got a throw in. Level with the 18-yard line in France's half, down the left-hand side. I'll have a coffee. You're spoiling me now. Pies, coffee. What do you want?
Anthony B's in.
Anthony B's in. Frankie James says, hello, Anthony B. Williams can't get the better of Kunde, and that'll be a French throw. 50 minutes gone. Spain 2. France 1. Conte is trying to break down the right. Gives it away though. Rodri comes away with it. But that'll be a throw into France, midway inside Spain's half, down the right-hand side. Did well there, did Conte. I just like him. He's just such an honest individual. Anthony B says, I still can't believe Rodri isn't the captain of Spain. Mate, I was having the same... Oh, just do this one. Mbappe, down the left-hand side, driving into the box now, puts a cross in to the back post. Dembele takes it down well. Stands Cucurella up. Cross comes in, straight to Simon. Catching practice. Not good enough from Dembele. Yeah, I was having the exact same discussion earlier on. I don't know why Morata's in the team. Never been a fan. And why he's captain. You would expect Rodri, for one who's in the centre of the field, can see everything that's going on. That's his role. Francine down the right-hand side here. Laporte sticks a leg out. Can't stop that going for corner, though, to France. So it's going to be from the right-hand side. It'll be Dembele who's going to take it, no doubt. Hopefully he can get his radar working again. It's been a bit hit and miss. He's put some good corners in the first half and then some that were awful. So it's going to be an outswinger. That comes in. That's not bad at all. And a fly-in, was it Chouameni? Who's that? Chouameni, was it? It was. Yeah, just didn't quite get a good enough contact on it. Headed it down and straight into the arms of the keeper with one bounce. But good corner there from Dembele, so fair play. We'll call him out when he puts a cack one in. But when he puts a good one in, we'll big him up for that. Cucurella on the ball. Nobody's going to him. Centre field, just outside of the area. France now in possession. Rabiot, don't get caught there, my friend. He'll get a free kick though there, and he'll be glad he did. He was just under a little bit of pressure. Yeah, I can't believe that Rodri's not... he's got that character as well, hasn't he? He shows it at City, where he runs most games. It's the ideal job for him. Dembele down the right-hand side. Got a bit of a room now to run into the box. Tries pulling one back to... I'm not sure who it would have gone to if it had got there, but it was cut out anyway. But France still in possession. CP says, hi, AB. Kunde puts a cross in. Yamal will try and clear that though, and they'll get a throw in, will Spain, right in the corner flag, down Spain's right-hand side. TP says, hi AB, sounds like it's been a busy day for you. Like I said to Nick earlier, time to relax and enjoy the footy. It certainly is. They've got the French fans there with the megaphones going. Well, can you imagine having hangover watching the match there and you've got some Herbert blowing a frigging megaphone in your ear?
Want a go-ahead diet bar?
Yeah.
Right?
I'll try one. A go-ahead diet bar.
They don't work because my backside's still massive.
Nothing wrong with your backside.
But they taste good.
Yeah, I'm going a diet bar. I've just noticed I'm getting a bit of my chin's going back. I think it's all the nuts I keep eating. I do hear myself. They're all right. They're a bit dry. Williams trying to get the better of a foot race with Koundé. 50-50. Koundé gets her, plays it back to Mainan. Good effort there from the French right back. Mbappe, a bit of space now down the left-hand side. He's going to drive into the box. You've got Navas with his arms behind his back. Puts a shot in. Straight at Simondo on the near post. Good effort there, though, from Mbappe. I thought he was going to put a cross in and sort of whipped it towards the keeper at the last minute.
Oh, he's not happy.
I think Navas, is he going to come off? He's on a booking anyway, isn't he? So, yeah, Vivian's coming on. Played all right, Navas, since he came on. He had that early yellow card when he took one for the team, and he's done well since then. He's getting the adulation from the Spanish fans, which he duly acknowledges.
Oh God, they're quite grim actually, these bars, aren't they?
They're a bit dry.
I don't think I'll bother again.
They're
I'll let someone else go ahead.
They're all right. You know, if you wanted a bit of a sneaky snacky snoot, or we've got some dickhead on the pitch. And I don't mean the referee. I just saw the steward come. I don't know. I just saw a steward come steaming on the pitch. So I don't know. We don't see many Erica Rose these days. She did the England football match, didn't she? She came running on with massive knockers bouncing about. She ended up in the news of the world. She made a career out of them babies. Spain trying to play it out from the back, doing well. Get some space down the left-hand side now for Williams. He's got Koundé, stands him up, plays it back to Cucurella. Yeah, I've got to say, I do like Koundé as a right back. He's got to try and reach this brute. I've got it. That'll be a free kick. Free kick to Spain. They take it quickly, just inside France's half. There's not been many free kicks tonight, to be fair. Williams down the left-hand side, gets the better of Koundé, puts in nutmegs in, but Koundé reacts well there. Then he overruns it and gives it to Cucurella. Spain back in possession on the halfway line, down the left-hand side. Laporte, little pass out to Cucurella. He gets dispossessed though. Rodri's there, covering. Dembele to the byline, puts a cross in. Simon puts his hand up in the air, just bats it down. It lands in the 6-yard box. No French player can get there, and Spain hoof it clear. That's going to be a free kick there. Morata, he's holding his leg. It was a bit of a dive in there, but I couldn't see which French player. Chouameni got a yellow card for that as well, did the Frenchman. I don't think it was intentional, but even so, the ref gets the dust off his yellow card and says that'll be a caution for you, young man. in his best Brian Clough.
Oh, see, my phone's gonna blow up. Keeps on saying I've got a virus on it or something. What's going on?
Turn it off and start again. Turn it off and start again. Turn it up and start again. It was Rip It Up and Start Again, wasn't it? Sung by Orange Juice.
Reach detected on my mail. Oh,
Just turn it off, turn it on again.
no.
Don't go downloading any antivirus stuff and all that jazz. No. Just turn it off.
Okay.
Couple of substitutes coming on here now for France. Camavinga's coming on and Barcola. Rabiot's going off. And Kante's coming off.
Good match, isn't it?
Yeah, it has been a good game. Normally, Colomboani, the goal scorer's coming off as well. Griezmann's coming on. So he's proper making the changes there, is Deschamps, the water carrier, as he was described by Eric Cantona. It's going to be an in-swinging corner from the left. Good corner there. Oh. Upamecano. He was at the back post there. Under pressure, he heads it down into the floor though, as you're taught to do. But he heads it literally almost down at his feet. And then it goes harmlessly behind for a goal kick. Laporte trying to get Yamal in down the right-hand side with a long crossfield pass. That's cut out though. Ooh, Upamecano there. He was pushing his luck. Tried a little pass out to Kunde and that got cut out. But Spain couldn't capitalise on that. Spain with a throw-in. Cucurella midway inside France's half. Williams. With Morata about 3 yards away from him, not looking interested in showing for the ball. I don't know if he's carrying a knock or what's going on with Morata there. Ruiz is running down a dead end and Camavinga almost dispossesses him, but he gets away with it. Olmo out to Morata. Now it comes wide to Williams. Plays it back to Cucurella. Now it's Rodri. Back to the halfway line to Laporte. Over to Fernandez. Everything all right?
Struggling a bit, but it's all right. I'll sort it then.
That's a nice good fit. Camavinga trying to get Mbappe going. Just outside the Spanish box. Hernandez gets to the byline. He overruns it though. That'll be a goal kick to Spain. Unlucky there though for the French. What are you saying, TP?
Okay, it says no harmful apps. It's just like Google. It's just because it's they say it's expired, memory's full, it's critical, it's failed, it's been hacked, it's proper going mad.
.65 minutes gone, just over. Game's being played at walking pace at the minute. Fernandez on the ball. To Simon. To Laporte. France are not putting pressure on here. They're just backing off there, letting Spain have it up to the halfway line. Then they'll hold the ground. What's Laporte going to do? He's going to go all the way back from the halfway line to his keeper, Simon. Who, in fairness to Simon, he's not exactly in his penalty area. He's a good 5 yard out, so he's kind of joining in with the defence. I'm just going to stretch me back in 1 second. Yamal, trying to get him over the top. He's got Upamecano there, cuts across, dispossesses the young 16-year-old. Plays a little ball to Camavinga. He'll look to get something going now. Griezmann, centre field. Koundé now, down the right-hand side. Out to Dembele, chalk on his boots. He cuts inside, trying to find Mbappe, but he had to halt his run because he would have been offside. Then he tries to play a little 1-2. Goes to the ground, looks for a free kick, and the referee says, no. And Deschamps on the sideline in that typical French look, gives it some of the... It would have been 50-50. Simon. Up to halfway line. To Olmo. Little layoff to Rodri. He drives forward. Plays it out to Yamal. Now Spain are looking the way backwards again, as they tend to do. But they're still in possession. Laporte. Back to Simon, who's outside of his area again, making the triangle up with his two centre-halves. Fernandez plays a pass to Yamal, who shows. He little first-time layoff on the right-hand side to Vivian. This time, Simon goes long, looking for Yamal down the right-hand side. Dispossessed though by Hernandez. Camavinga is on the ball with some chalk on his very pink boots. Plays it forward to Mbappe. No, he doesn't play it forward to Mbappe. Plays it forward to, I couldn't tell you because Mbappe is in the box. It looks like he's switched from the wing now. He's going more central, which doesn't always tend to work. Dembele there. That's a free kick to Spain. Dembele slipped into Morata. No, it was a slip as well. Nothing malicious in that at all. But yeah, at the end of last Champions League campaign, whenever Mbappe played as a centre forward, it never worked for him. He was just always too easy to get crowded out. Whereas once he had the room down the wing and he could drive into the penalty area, he was always much more effective and sort of had defenders backing off and caused them much more of a problem. Looks like Spain are going to make a substitute. Cucurella coming down the left-hand side now with Williams. He's got Koundé in front of him. Cucurella makes the overlap, tries to put the cross in. Dembele tracked back well though and blocked the cross. That gets lumped clear and it's midway now inside Spain's half. That'll go back to Simon, and no doubt Spain will take the next 5 minutes working it up to the halfway line. Game again. Just check I've not hit pause. No, because the clock's still going round. It's moments in this game where the ball's not moved, all the players have stood still, and it's like the pause button's been hit. Not now though, as it's coming down the left-hand side. Barcole's coming, pulls that back. Griezmann can't take it though. But Ruiz gets dispossessed almost in his own penalty area. Gets helped out by a teammate though. Now Morata's got the ball. And that'll be a free kick to Spain. midway inside their own half, and that's the pressure that France were just starting to put on them. Gone. Anthony B says, yep, been shoe shopping for my wedding. Congratulations, my friend. Right, Nightmare, getting married on the 26th of this month. Fantastic news, mate. In a world that's full of bad news most of the time, it's good to hear some good news. So on the 26th, if we're streaming, we'll give you a shout out. We'll give you a pass for that one. We won't expect you to be sorting the chat out or anything. You can have the day off. Congratulations, mate. I hope you have a fantastic day and a wonderful future together. TP says huge congratulations. Hey, this will be our first Catch It Live first wedding. Dembele down the right hand side. Kunde puts a little cross in, over hits it though. That'll be cleared by Yamal. Anthony B says thank you. You're more than welcome, mate. More than welcome. And a little tip for you, don't forget to take the price tags off the bottom. You know, the little stickers. You don't want to be kneeling down or anything like that and have the price on the bottom. Mbappe is trying to bulldoze his way through there in the area, but cleared by Spain. Camavinga plays it out wide right. Dembele tries to put a cross in. It's deflected off Williams, and that'll be a corner down the right hand side for France. Anthony B said suits are navy blue, bridesmaids are blush pink. Very smart you'll look, I'm sure, my friend. Dembele, outswinging corner comes in. Cleared by Spain. Now they've got a chance to break. Vivian's trying to look busy with his feet. Gets a good ball out to Morata down the left-hand side. Kunde's over. And all the momentum now has gone out of that breakaway. But Spain won't bother a jot. They're a goal up. Bit of space down the wide right now for Yamal. He's just jogging with the ball. A moth flies in front of my TV, which is not normally an issue, but I've got a light on now, and it'll start buzzing around me in a minute. Spain in possession. Midway inside France's half. Spain starting to get the passing going now and starting to move France about, because 74 minutes gone in the first half when you're not in a rush. France were quite happy to let Spain move the ball about and not get pulled out of position. Now they're going to start needing to get that ball back and make the interceptions, which means they can't be quite as compact, and Spain are looking to exploit that and play the ball in behind them. It's gone all the way back to Simon. TP says it's going to look fantastic. Navy and blush pink, timeless, not long to go now. I was trying to get something going down the left hand side now. Griezmann just outside the box, puts a cross into the far post, looking for Dembele. He puts it back in with his foot. Poor clearance there by Spain. And then Hernandez, edge of the box, has a little bit of space, hits it first time, but he'll be disappointed with that. It goes over the bar. It's high, wide and handsome. Who was it who had the chance? It was Camavinga. his shot got snuffed out quickly, but it squirted across to Hernandez, and that's a lovely opportunity. He'll feel like he should have got that on target, at least. Anthony, if you're a betting man, who's your money on? Yeah, looking forward to it. Brown tan shoes. Excellent, mate. If you're a betting man, who's your money on? Do you mean for the tournament? From what I've seen for the whole tournament, from what I've seen so far, it's a lottery. I think I'm not worried about playing Holland tomorrow. I'm not saying they can't beat England. I mean, they obviously can, but we've got enough to beat Holland as well, and we've got enough to beat Spain. So if I was a betting man, I would probably go Spain from what I've seen so far. But as a patriotic man, I'll go England. Why not? What the hell? And I also saw it in the papers that football's coming home, so the papers are never wrong. Ooh, what was Simon doing there? Tried to play a ball at wide left to Cucurella. Under-hit it. But Dembele couldn't control it, and I don't think he was expecting it, to be honest. It went back past the keeper for the Spanish goal kick. TP says that's on trend. Anthony B says, yeah, can't believe it. It comes around so quick. Have a great day, mate. Pass on my regards and TPs to your lovely soon-to-be wife. France trying to get something going down the left-hand side now. Barcola does well there. Plenty of numbers in the box there for France, but can't get the ball across. That's gone out for. Has it gone out for a throw-in? Or I think it's gone out for a throw-in to Spain, right in the corner. Now we're going to get Giroud coming on for France. Dembele is coming off. But you don't quite understand. If Giroud's with his heading prowess, why would you take Dembele off? Who's going to be the cross provider? Ah, well, there you go. Although, what do I know? I was thinking I'd be taking Rabiot off now. He got took off about 15 minutes ago, didn't he? Jamal's gone down. Jimmy James is on the ball. Anthony B. So who's winning this game? I'm gonna go with Spain, but possibly on penalties. I can see France getting an equaliser. I can see them getting an equaliser and it going to penalties. That'll be a corner to France. Good covering there, all the way back from Ruiz. Barcola tries pulling it back. Giroud was in the middle waiting, but there's no way that ball's getting to him anyway because there's too many Spanish players in between him and the ball. It's going to be Griezmann to take the corner from the left. It's going to be an outswinger. Not a good one. Excuse me. Easily cleared by Spain, but France back in possession. Out wide again to Griezmann, down the left-hand side. He puts a left-footed cross in this time, but it's easily blocked by Spain. They're not exactly looking to break out. Not looking forward to break out too far, too fast and too far there, Spain. They're kind of sitting in and half-hearted attempt, but 3-1 would be much better than 2-1, that's for sure. I just get a feeling France will get something, probably, even if it's injury time. I just got that feeling. TP says Spain. Anthony B says this sub could be a problem. Spain are only a short team. Oh my word again. Almost similar to his shot that went in the first half. He's hit a similar shot again, even harder though, and it's flew over the keeper's crossbar and past the post as well. Well, it wasn't far off. The keeper's not saving that, and it's where the postage stamp goes, that's for sure. Yeah, but in saying that, Spain have got some height though as well. I mean, they've got Rodri, they've got Laporte, but I just get a ball over the top there now, trying to get Giroud in, but Laporte, he gets that ball back to Simon. Spain appealing for offside, but nothing doing. So nervous, not really not looking forward to the speech and first dance. Everyone says that it flies by the actual day. It certainly does, mate. I got jaw ache through having to smile for the photographs and that. Griezmann's trying to get in through the middle, but that'll just run too far. It was Simon picking it up easy. He was offside anyway. With your speech, mate, he's got a bit of blood coming out of his bugle there. Oh yeah, he ran into Giroud's shoulder. I bet he's broke his nose.
A bit dazed, bless him.
Yeah. Yeah, Giroud didn't do anything. He just was stood there.
Oh, wait till that adrenaline runs.
And Laporte turned round, set off running, right into his shoulder with his bugle. TP says it sounds like you will be surrounded by family and friends. No need to be nervous, as they will all support you. Yeah, you might get the odd one who throws a joke at your expense in there, but it's only talking, mate. Keep it short and sweet. I just did one recently for my daughter's wedding, and it's not that bad. They always say, just imagine everybody stood there naked, don't they? Then it gives you more confidence. TP, what's your first dance to? Anthony B says, yeah, I suppose. Still doesn't help the nerves. Best advice I can give you is just slow your brain down. Don't get distracted. Stick to your notes. Don't go freestyling. That's when it starts going wrong. Try not to drop any F-bombs by mistake. Anthony B, Lone Star, amazed. Great choice, how romantic. Anthony B, yeah, I've been told that. And so modest with it, Anthony B, as well. But I'll tell you what, it's a good job it wasn't Giroud who caught his nose on the Laporte's shoulder, size of that bugle. I've just got to sort this light out. Oh, I'd hope if I turned it up actually. It's going dark early. Oh, not that early actually, is it? 20 to 10. It's a bit better. TP says you'll be fine. Just Mbappe down the left hand side here, drives into the box, then tries to put a shot in on his right foot. Flies over the crossbar. I can't see what that says. You will be fine. Just break.
Keep it short.
Just breathe and keep it short. Yeah. You could give it one of them, couldn't you? Unaccustomed as I am. You can go online as well, and there's formats, isn't there, of who you're supposed to thank. You're supposed to say, obviously, the new bride looks beautiful. Thanks everybody for coming, and all that sort of jazz. And it's just however long you want it to go on for, and how in depth. And I suppose the other thing is try and do it. Anthony B, just break. What it is, Anthony B, I can't. There's a love art in the corner, and when the bottom line of the chat, the live chat, comes in there, it covers up part of the last part of the first line of the chat comment. So I thought you'll be fine, and I couldn't see where it says breathe. I thought it was break, but just break and keep it short. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the one I'll stick to. Short and sweet goes down a treat.
It's a joke.
There is a joke there, but I won't. Joke break. Yeah, I have that problem too. That's going to be a throw into France, midway inside Spain's half. This is the kind of period now where I think France will go all out now for, obviously, for the equaliser. They may as well. And I just get a feeling at some point they'll get numbers. They'll get an overlap on Spain's defence. And then it's whether they can find Mbappe or Giroud or Upamecano lumps it forward, but that's cleared easily by Spain. Camavinga though, in trying to break up play, but Rodri does what Rodri does and brings it away for Spain. He's then telling them to slow down. Ruiz with it, plays it back to Laporte. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz? Must be his sister. Camavinga. Oh, they're all up. All the Spanish bench is up. That was a yellow card there. Camavinga came steaming into Cucurella. Didn't miss, right on the top of his foot. Yeah, it weren't that bad actually. TP, you'll have to let us know how it all went. Anthony B says, can't believe it's nearly over already. I hope you're on about the football. Williams down the left hand side, edge of the box, puts a cross in, nobody there though. And Rodri in possession though. France struggling to get possession, and they need possession into the last minute of normal time. Cucurella trying to put a cross in, cut out by Koundé. As far as the French are concerned, the ball's at the wrong end of the field. Williams is walking over to take the corner. All the Spanish fans behind the French goal. He's not exactly rushing. Anthony B says, yeah, definitely TP. I've stuck Jimmy in my sub box, so you can't escape me now. Brilliant stuff. Yeah, the game. Cross comes in from Williams, in swinger, cleared by France. Now they're going to have to break. Griezmann. Hernandez running through the middle. That's going to be a free kick. Blimey, O'Reilly, governor, Yamal will get a free kick for that. Give a free kick. The youngster knows how to play the game. Gets his yellow card. He had the first go and then finished off by Laporte.
I can't believe that by 16.
That's gone quick, hasn't it? This second half. Mind you, the first half went quick as well. 5 minutes of added on time. Going to be Griezmann with a left-footed free kick, so it'll be an in-swinger. Midway inside Spain's half, down the right-hand side. Floats one in, looking for Upamecano. And that's... Upamecano gets his head to it, but it goes out for the goal kick. Who's that who's gone down? They're trying to say there was an elbow in there. Was it?
Oh, we caught him on the side of his cheek, I think.
Yeah, he's up. 2 substitutes coming on. Number 18 looks a bit like Jorge Lorenzo. What ex-MotoGP rider now? Young French fan there with his fingers crossed. Bless him. Spain in possession on the halfway line. Out wide left to Williams. Koundé stands him up. Back to Cucurella. Back to Williams. Koundé's trying to get the ball back there but can't. Inside to Rodri. Chips a little ball forward looking for Ruiz. But it goes straight through to Mainan. And he'll try and get something going quickly with Saliba driving forward. Almost up to halfway. Hernandez down the left hand side now. Gets dispossessed though. Anthony B. Yep, was definitely an elbow. But they'll be milking everything now, the Spanish. They certainly will. I think they're going to make a substitute here. The young lad, Yamal's going off. He's on a yellow card now, isn't he? So they won't want him, yeah, it's bedtime. So he will play no further part in this semi-final, but what part he has played, a vital one, could be the winning goal as things stand. Williams is coming off as well, and we've got 2 minutes of added on time left. So it looks like if France are going to do it, it's now or never. They'll be going home. I just have a feeling they're going to get at least one more chance, and it's whether they can take it. They're trying to put Spain under pressure, but Spain are playing around France now as they're putting the pressure on. And Cucurella plays a lovely ball there, borderline offside. Not given though by the assistant ref. Getting the olays now from Spain as they're giving the French the run around. And with 58 seconds to go, it goes all the way back to Simon. Mbappe puts the keeper under pressure, but he launches it left to Cucurella. Koundé wins it in the air though, tries playing a little ball into Mbappe, but cut out by France and cleared. 30 seconds to go, roughly. And for some reason, Mike Locke is bang on with the TV. Griezmann wins a header. It goes over. No, his header goes over the crossbar. He's looking for a corner. That should be it. Looks like he headed. It wasn't a corner. TP says, I can't believe he's only 16. What a talent. Yeah, he certainly is. Oh, there's a French man, woman, tears. A few shakes of the head. Looks like Spain are going to finish this off well at the edge of the game. gives a free kick there to Spain, midway inside. Yeah, what a goal. Oh, that'll be the first time you've seen it, won't it? From the first half. Spain's coach is getting a ticking off on the players because they're encroaching towards the pitch. They thought that was a final whistle. It is a free kick to Spain down the left-hand side. They'll take it into the corner. Referee's going to blow any minute. That's your lot. France didn't get the chance. Not even one. Fair play to Spain. They just had that, not even a half chance, was it, when Griezmann just put that header in. And on that note, Spain go through to the final. Like I said earlier, it'll be to play England. I'm confident. Tune in tomorrow night and follow us on a live stream. There's sure to be drama where England are involved. So France are out. Spain go through. I'll just say quickly, TP says, well deserved. Good night, AB. Wow, crazy result. Do believe the better team won, says Anthony B. Yeah, on the night they controlled midfield better, controlled the ball better. But bit of housekeeping. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button. Ping that notifications bell. Keep abreast of what we've got coming up. Then give us a like. The algorithm at YouTube loves it. The likes are as important as a subscribe at the minute, to be honest. Tomorrow morning we will be streaming live. We've got the next 5 days of Test match cricket. England playing the West Indies at Lords for the Botham Richards Trophy. It's the first test of a three Test match series. Jimmy Anderson's swan song this summer. He'll be retiring at the end of it. Good servant for England. Anthony B says good night. TP, take care. Bye, Jimmy James. Thank you, Anthony B. Thanks for joining us, mate. Appreciate your support. Have a great evening, and hopefully see you tomorrow evening. Or if you can have a cheeky watch in the day, we've got the cricket stream. I am Jimmy James. You have been watching Catch It Live First. I'm going to sign off tonight now and get ready for tomorrow morning. We'll see you soon.